Trains are among the safest transportation around, offering safe passage to more than 598 million passengers, traveling across more than 18 billion passenger miles. Yet, the Federal Railroad Administration, or FRA, attributed 878 incidents in 2008 to human factors. With an ever-increasing demand for more passenger service, more freight service, and more train speed, increased safety is essential. As well, more than half of America's track still falls under what is known as dark territory, in which trains travel through many miles without protection from a vital signaling system. The safety of the train crew, cargo, and the communities in which the train is operating rely completely on human judgment and interaction.
AR 3002, train dispatcher, Anchorage, over.
Without positive train control, dispatchers are tasked to control the safe operation of every train on every track by voice. The train crew verbally receives instructions from the dispatch office.
Bird. Drew Rabbit. Over.
So repeat mandatory directive issued at 3002-3002 with engineer Pearson. Authorized to proceed at northward NWD and 7 SEVEN blocks, Bird, through, Rabbit, over.
This is referred to as the read and repeat process. This system works well under normal conditions. But what happens when human factors or other physical conditions interfere with communications or prevent compliance with a verbal instruction? With vital positive train control, the train crew relies on a fully integrated safety system. It provides operational efficiency, delivering mandatory directives electronically to the crew, and intervening when they cannot safely control their train.
There are four major components to the Vital Positive Train Control System: the Ansaldo STS Central Office, the Ansaldo STS Onboard Computer, the Data Communication Network, and the Ansaldo STS Wayside Equipment that is PTC ready.
The Ansaldo STS Central Office, comprising the Computer-Aided Dispatch System, or CAD, and the Office Safety Server, sends all instructions to the train electronically, delivering vitally protected operational control through two modular components. The CAD provides centralized command and control of rail network train traffic and work crews. The dispatcher delivers instructions digitally to trains with the PTC's end-to-end fail-safe functional design and platforms, eliminating the verbal read and repeat process. The Office Safety Server, based on the proven Microlock 2 platform, manages the limits of authorities and speed restrictions. It ensures that each train on the network is in possession of safe instructions by real-time monitoring of movement authorizations, manual switch positions, and distribution of speed restrictions. The onboard computer protects the train based on instructions transmitted from the Office Safety Server and the track database. The onboard computer determines when and if the train is traveling too fast, and generates an alert for the train crew to slow the train to the authorized civil speed or temporary slow order. When the engineer brings the speed into compliance, the train is allowed to proceed. The onboard computer transmits data messages by radio to base stations, like this one at Portage Station along the bay of Turnagain Arm. The base station then communicates with the dispatch office in Anchorage. The Office Safety Server issues movement authorities to the train. Once a train is in possession of that authority, no further messaging is required until the train exits a block. The system supports automatic dark territory movement, authority planning, and automatic block release. The Alaska Railroad Corporation recognized the value of and committed to positive train control in 1997, over a decade before Congress enacted the Railroad Safety Improvement Act in 2008. After all, they are responsible for the safe passage and transport of more than 500,000 passengers and 500 million gallons of jet fuel each year, along 500+ miles of single-track rail from Fairbanks to Seward. 450 of which is in dark territory. With positive train control, they can improve their safe train operation to address approaching the limits of authority, protecting against overspeed conditions, ensuring switches are lined properly, and providing against train incursion into track maintenance work zones, all of which further improves their safe train operation. For example, when dispatch sends a bulletin alerting the train crew to an active slide zone, the onboard computer displays an on-screen bulletin along with the instructions required to bring the train into compliance. If the train crew is unable to comply with the instruction for any reason, the computer automatically applies a full-service brake application, safely bringing the train to a complete stop. Wayside device integration completes the vital PTC system. The onboard equipment directly interfaces with all types of wayside equipment. In signaled territory, direct communication provides signal and switch indications for safe movement through control points. All signal and switch speeds are protected. In dark territory, the vital PTC system can interface with any combination of switch monitoring, OS track circuits, other trackside warning devices, and the innovative MicroTrax track circuit from Ansaldo STS. This track circuit provides occupancy and broken rail detection for track circuits of 4 to 5 mile lengths. The onboard computer will require the train to stop if a monitored manual switch is lined in the incorrect position the authority granted for train movement. Once the crew lines the switch to the correct position for the authority, the onboard computer will display a speed change and allow the train to continue its movement. Grade crossings can be protected through temporary speed restrictions sent from the office, and whistles can be blown. Positive train control also protects roadway workers who are operating within their limits of authority from unauthorized train movements into their zone. The Alaska Railroad uses radio communications to request the dispatcher to protect work zones. The dispatcher sends a Form B work zone digitally to the onboard computer at the time of train initialization or while en route.
These four components, the Ansaldo STS central office, the Ansaldo STS onboard computer, the data communication network, and the Ansaldo STS PTC-enabled wayside equipment, comprise a complete PTC solution, meeting the requirements of the Railroad Safety Improvement Act.
Together, Ansaldo STS USA and the Alaska Railroad are working to ensure the increased safety of passengers, workers, and freight through both signaled and dark territories. Our vital positive train control system can overlay onto virtually any existing signaling system or dark territory operation. This vital system is the foundation for meeting your interoperable train control needs.
Ansaldo STS USA designed this vital positive train control system to meet Alaska's specific needs. And we have the experience and the technology to design a system to meet your requirements.